You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition After Show.
Anything did happen tonight.
That's true. There you go. Hey guys, welcome to Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. And I am your host, Annika Michelle, and with me is
Tom Connolly.
And Francisco Thurston.
And we are so excited because this was a good episode
It
of
was.
Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. And I love this song, so we're going to keep jamming out for 2 more seconds. Okay, no, but seriously, it was a really good, we had to have a little dance session. But it was a really good episode. I liked it a lot, went on.
Yeah.
And Mr. Eagle Eye over here.
I told
saw
you. I told you she was coming back. Told you.
Like 2 minutes into the show.
She
Yeah.
being Kalani, back
is
on
back
the show.
on the show. Abby used her callback card.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna bring it back just to
Unconventional.
sit there and watch everyone dance.
That would have
but-
sucked.
That's called torture.
Yeah.
That's called, like, that child will need therapy to get over it.
Yeah.
But it was unconventional. Abby used her callback card.
She did.
You go, Abby. You better.
She was, like, very emotional when she had to say bye to her.
Yeah. I mean, they had a crying session last week.
They really
Yeah.
did.
And, I mean, I've seen Abby get emotional, but that was like getting hit by a purse.
Mhm.
Right.
This was like a dancer going bye-bye.
I know. And the funny thing is, she goes, Kalani and her mom don't know why they're here. And it's like, really? I'm pretty sure they pretty much figured it out.
They better know why they're here. If
Yeah.
they don't, that's why I was like, she's gonna be like, you guys go sit with the other moms and just hang out.
Just hang out
you
for the
know.
day. We just want to, you know.
I thought maybe for an instant that she was going to make Kalani battle the other dancers to get her spot back.
You think
Oh,
so?
that
I
would've been
thought
better.
for a second.
I like
I was
that.
like, whoa.
That would have added to the drama. But
Yeah.
I feel like even if, let's just say she battled, she would have been like, you're great, just get in, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't have been much of a battle.
Yeah. She
Like-
made it to the final end of that
final
challenge,
two.
though.
So
She did, which
Mhm.
once again goes to prove how much she loves her.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
she did
But
pass.
she's good.
She did pass,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, everything she needed to. But going on to the challenge,
yeah.
this is clanking too much. But going on to the challenge, the theme was unconventional.
Yeah.
I forgot the guy's name who taught them.
Nito.
Nito.
Yeah, and
There
it
was no
wushu.
skill this week.
Yeah.
No.
Wushu.
No
Is that
skill.
it, right? Wushu.
Wushu.
Yeah.
They had those like intense sticks, and I was
Mhm.
like, this is more like martial arts than dance.
Fighting
Yeah.
choreography. Stage combat.
Yeah, and they had to beat Nushu. No,
No,
they,
Wushu.
New shoe. New shoes.
Yes. Wait, his name is Nito?
His name is or Nido.
Nito.
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 Yeah.
Definitely
Like
Nito.
Nito.
Yeah. Nito.
So they had to beat like Nito first, and then they first had to do it alone. Then they had to beat Nito. Then they had to
Face Abby.
face Abby, and if they passed all those three, then they
Got to the
got to
Yeah,
the
they're
end of
yeah.
it or
safe.
whatever. Yeah. But the cool thing is the mom of the child that wins gets to pick the bottom three.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. That's like
the,
it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Cause the one, like you pick three, one's gonna go home. The other two are still there. You're still faced with the wrath of the two that are left.
You got some
Yeah.
mean, mad moms waiting for you
Yeah.
after that episode.
Mhm.
It's true.
It just depends who gets it, honestly. Like, one person could be really vindictive about it, or they could be really, fair about it. So you could go either way.
We could, and we'll talk about that more when
Yeah.
we get there. But
The challenge.
the challenge ended up being down to,
Trinity and
And
Kalani.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course,
Trinity, once again,
third time in a row.
trailblazing, lighting the road up, doing her thing.
Yes. and she won again.
Yeah.
I liked when Allie was like, I don't want to get hit by Abby.
I wouldn't want to get hit by
No,
Abby
no, yeah.
either.
Who does
Those
though?
kendo
Honestly.
sticks they are carrying.
Yeah.
Wait, no, okay. So Kalani comes back. I have to say this because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Kalani comes back, and then they're interviewing JoJo.
Yeah.
Her
Oh,
one-liners.
yeah.
Her one-liners every
They
week.
interviewed JoJo about it, and she's like, I'm happy for her. She's so nice. I really can't say anything bad about her, except that she's annoying. But other than that,
I'm happy for her.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to them like hugging.
I swear we should put together like a compilation of JoJo's one-liners.
Yes. Her sayings and everything. It's
So
she's too
funny.
funny. For 7 years old, she's got a brain and a mouth, and
Yeah.
she's a little character
She keeps them.
herself.
She keeps them coming. That's for sure.
Yeah. And side note, anyone else realize how much she looks like her mom? This like episode, they kept showing them like I guess constantly together, and
Yeah.
I'll have to look
they're
harder next time.
like JoJo's gonna be her mom. There's no
For sure,
question.
yeah.
I don't know what the dad looks like, but she's photocopying her mom.
Yeah.
That's insane to me. Anyways, little side note about JoJo.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I'm sure there's a lot of JoJo fans because we're JoJo fans. and
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sure
JoJo fans for
Mhm.
sure.
there's a lot of them listening and probably have noticed that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the challenge. Trinity wins.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
I think it's really cool all the things they're getting to do. Like they had to learn fight choreography and like learn how to do that. They had to do the silks, and
Mhm.
I think they're getting some really cool challenges.
It's
this
like
season.
diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it really helps them.
I just-
overall as dancers.
And I just did an audition the other day where I had to learn fight choreography. So
Really?
that's funny. Yeah.
That
I
is
auditioned for
funny.
this
You did wushu.
tour. It was like full on like for real like fight choreography. I got flipped over on my
Oh
back
my
and stuff.
God.
It was full out, so I can only imagine what they felt like.
And they're like kids too,
Yeah.
which is funny.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
kudos.
But so they when they get separated into groups to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, but one thing back at the challenge.
Oh, yes,
Michaela wanted to go
yes.
again. Well, Abby was gonna let Michaela go a second time, and Gianna's mom Cindy was pissed, and she was like, "No, no, no! You gotta let everybody go, Abby. No, no, no!" And Abby was like, "If you don't like it, get out."
In all fairness, though, she did have a point.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's like, if you're like everyone out, like she got hit by the stick, and the rule was if you get hit, you're out. And other
Right.
kids got out. Why did she get a second chance?
Yeah. I mean, even I think it was Tyler who got hit in the face with the stick.
Yeah.
And he got kicked out. And then, I mean, I don't think it was fair that McKaylee could have gotten a second shot. What she said, she was like, well, McKaylee earned her a second shot. What did
What did she do?
Yeah.
How? What did she do to
She
earn
messed
a
up.
second shot? Like, I mean, yeah, she's been good at the dances, but that has nothing to do with the challenge at all.
Nothing.
Mhm.
And if she was gonna give her a second shot, she should have made all those people, the kids on the couch, get up and go
Again.
do it again, because that's the only fair thing. And honestly, the mom had a point. It's a good thing she said something, because I would have wanted to say something if my child was sitting there and it's like got eliminated. Like, what the hell? No.
Yeah. No, I would have too.
Yeah, but Cindy knows not to talk back to Abby.
It's true. I mean, everyone.
she should know that if you're gonna talk out, there's gonna be consequences down the line.
It's true.
So it's you have to pick your battles on that. If McKaylee would have won again, Gianna was already out, so it's not like her daughter was gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what would have been the benefit of
But she
if
wanted
she let her go again?
she
Because-
wanted her daughter to win, to
Yeah.
go
Right.
again.
Oh
like
yeah,
if Gianna wasn't out, I don't think it would have been an issue, because then she'd be like, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
my daughter's still in it.
yeah.
But she's out, and she's like, no, that's not fair.
Yeah.
I would have probably fought.
And Abby's, I mean, although it is unfair, it does say Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition.
It does. And we all know she has her favorites
Yeah.
and people she's not very fond of. So
She's going to
Definitely.
do whatever she wants. And
it's true.
Abby's way or the highway.
It's true. But I thought she'd have bigger consequences for her mom speaking out, but she really didn't.
No.
Yeah.
It was just
Not
like,
at all. I
don't
mean-
do it again, but that was really it.
Yeah. It was like the kind of storyline through the episode of, is Tina gonna put her in the bottom because she's been acting out?
Yeah.
And it was Tina saying, "Oh, well, I may put her in there because she has been messing up,"
Yeah.
but didn't happen.
Cindy.
Didn't happen.
All the moms this episode.
Oh, they're
Teen
so
Toosh.
intense. Oh my gosh. We were talking about it. It's like, just tone it down. The tears. It's like they're crying more than the kids.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's crazy.
It's
10,
not you competing, people.
10 to a 2, okay? Just
Bring it down a
10
notch.
to a 2. Calm it down.
Let's go down, people. But then again, you wonder how much is actually played up for the cameras, because they need like drama and, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I mean, these women, I don't think they're playing up that much.
No, but I'm saying like can you? How boring would it be if they all like best friends and
Oh, yeah.
roses? Like, okay, that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it'd be cute for one episode, but then you'd be over it.
So over it.
You're like, all right, I'm done.
Like, well, when's Dance Mom's coming back?
Yeah. When is some fighting going on?
I thought it was weird though when after Cindy got all mad, then and Gianna got upset that it was like Sherry comforting
her,
Gianna
Yes.
about her mom, saying, "Oh, sorry, your mom's crazy," and then her mom was like, "Oh no," like trying to comfort her, and she was like, "No."
Yeah, she's like, you're crazy.
Mhm.
Gianna was not having it. She was
No.
like, Mom,
No.
you need to find it.
Mhm.
It's located somewhere in this building, and you need to go find it.
It's sad. It's sad. Now, then they get broken up into groups, and does anybody know who chooses the groups? Is it Abby? I don't know how
I'm
they
sure
do
it
that.
might be an Abby producer.
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah, I'm not sure though.
Yeah, they don't really say how they get broken up, but
Mhm.
they get broken up into 4 groups.
Mm-hmm.
And group 1 is Trinity, Haley, and JoJo.
Yeah.
And-
choreographed by Matt Katie.
Mhm.
Yes.
Amazing. All the time.
Group 2 was a lyrical duet with Connolly and Gianna.
Yeah. Who choreographed that?
I didn't really.
I wrote it down.
Wait, Connolly and Gianna. No.
I'm getting to that. Sorry.
Group 3 was
Cassandra.
called Top of the Pyramid, Travis and Tyler.
Yeah.
Peter Chu. Amazing. I've worked with him before. He's phenomenal.
So good.
They're
Nice.
lucky. Like, he doesn't really do that kind of stuff, so they're really lucky got to work with them.
That's cool. And I liked really fast on their thing how they were literally climbing a pyramid.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
That's a lot of
But-
upper body strength. Like, those boys are
They have
skin and
to-
bones.
I feel like guys
Climb
have to
that.
have upper body strength to be able to lift girls and dance.
Yeah.
Like not every girl's tiny. Trust me, I've seen.
Mm-mm. No.
Nuh-uh.
I've been in some situations like,
You want me to lift too?
is there someone else?
How many times? And how high up? Okay.
I can do a little inch off the floor maybe, but not,
Right.
not over the head.
And that's what them jumping themselves up.
It's difficult.
I know it is. I don't know how some guys do it.
Yeah. Good for them, though. Had to climb up that prop.
And I have to say, it was kind of funny. They were kind of pushing each other down in the rehearsal.
Yeah, they were
Like,
they were
not
definitely
helping
fighting
each
with each
other.
other a lot.
One was like, I'll show him the better brother.
Yeah.
And he like pushes the other one
Mhm.
down. I was like, well, so much for teamwork and twins.
What
Yeah.
about brotherly love?
Mhm.
And the group 4 was Tangled Web with McKaylee and Allie.
Tara Hall.
Yes. And during that rehearsal,
That was
Drama.
heated. Very
Oh my
tension in that
God.
room.
honestly, okay, Allie's not a bad dancer. Like, we've gone over this.
No.
Maybe it's just me. I'm sure people out there probably feel it too. I'm sure Allie feels it too at this point. I don't think Abby's a fan of her.
No.
Definitely not.
And I think Allie's mom knows that. And I don't know if Allie's picked up on it. I'm sure she's not dumb. I'm sure she's, she's
Yeah,
a
she
smart girl.
knows. I
She's
mean-
like 13. She's got it
Yeah.
together.
I think her mom is her worst enemy on this show.
I just think, like, here's the thing. When you know your daughter is not that great, like, as she's good, but when you know your daughter is not as strong as anyone else, you're going to find anyone to put the blame on.
It's true.
You're going to be like, well, maybe it's your fault. Your choreography is too fast.
It's
You're the
true.
reason she's failing. So I think that's where it kind of lies. She's like, doesn't want to admit that her daughter is not at the top of the pack like the rest of them.
And that's like a professional no-no. Like, you don't do that. You don't tell
Yeah.
like the other, who was it? McKaylee was getting it just fine.
Yeah.
She wasn't having
Mhm.
any problems with the choreography, fast or slow.
Mhm.
And Tara ratted Tiffany out to Abby.
Oh,
Yeah.
straight up. I
That
was
was
too,
great.
though. It's like,
That
why
was
are
so
you
good.
calling me out?
She's like,
Wait, you were mad that the choreographer said something?
No, I'm
Or-
saying if I was a choreographer,
Oh
I'd tell
yeah.
Abby.
Oh
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Mhm.
I'd be like, just want to let you know, this mom is driving me nuts, and
Mhm.
she told me it's my fault that her daughter,
yeah. That was funny. I was like, that's real awkward.
Well, because her mom tells her, she goes, oh, well, maybe if you just give her some one-on-one attention and just follow her around. And it's like, no, she has a time she's supposed to be there. There's 2 kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's not going to ignore the other child just because she's better, you
It's
know?
a duet, not a solo rehearsal.
Right. And God knows how long their time is really in there with them. Like, it's probably, like, not that long.
Maybe a day, right?
They get 2 days to
Oh,
go
2
over
days.
choreography.
But with the
yeah.
actual choreographer, or is it, like, an assistant choreographer helping them out? Like, that's what I wonder.
Choreographer both days.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. The first day is kind of like for filming, I feel like, and the second day is
It's
like,
like,
to
actual,
go over.
let's do this.
Yeah.
I feel like come on. 2 days, you can do this.
You got it in
Mhm.
2 days.
You can
I-
do this at home, practice
what
at
is it, like,
night.
2 minutes. Their routines.
Not
Maybe?
It's like
even.
like a
3?
minute and like 10 seconds.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
really
not
short.
that long.
Yeah. They have to keep it short for like TV time. but-
Right.
And then again, we don't even ever see the real long like length of the dance. It's like all chopped
It's all caught up and
stuff.
like showing people's faces and
yeah.
we don't even get to see the whole dance.
So I mean, who knows how long it really is?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if they put them online. They should.
They do that
Like
for some
full
of the dance moms.
Mm.
They do that
They
with
do
some
with
of
the
their
dance
routines.
moms.
Oh,
They
okay.
do.
So some of the routines you see on TV are not the full length, and they're like, well, check out the full length, blah 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 on
Yeah.
TV. So,
That makes sense because they work so hard and they
Yeah.
do the costumes and the whatever.
but they have enough time to get that down
They do.
for sure.
I feel like come on, because it's a week. Every time like the host, that Kevin guy comes, it's like, well, it's been another week. Like
Yeah,
so.
Well, I don't know if it's really.
But I think it
timeline
might
week.
be a week.
I don't think so.
No,
They have like
I think
the
it's like
span
every
of a
couple
few
of days.
days.
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have like
Huh.
I think they do the challenge, and then the same day they go into choreography rehearsals.
I'm sure that's the same day.
And then the second day is another day of rehearsals, and I think the third day is taping.
the actual show.
Mhm.
That might
Yeah.
be true. But he's obviously probably lying. But he's like, it's been another week here
Yeah, I think they just
For
kind of have
TV
to
wise.
like say it for TV
Mhm.
purposes.
to make it seem longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
It's all good.
These moms would kill each other. if They were together
It's
that
true.
much
Can you imagine?
for a whole week.
Yeah,
Or
they would go
for
nuts. And if they really had a whole week, they better be acing
Mhm.
these dances
Yeah.
down.
Seriously though.
Oh my gosh. So the first group to perform is Trinity. Wait, no. Wait.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it was Trinity, JoJo, and
JoJo.
Haley.
Mhm.
And like we know, Trinity's mom, Tina, is going to pick the bottom three. So she kind of is like nervous this whole time. Not nervous. I don't know what the word is.
She was more. She was upset. Yeah, I had to. I wrote down she was nervous. She seemed
Yeah.
really nervous, like that she didn't want to do this. Like I felt like even after Trinity won, she was like, well, I'm glad she won, but I don't really want this responsibility of having to pick.
It's hard. And like the same time, she told Trinity when she comes back in, she's like, I thought we can do this together. And Trinity's like, no, Mom, it's you. I'm not helping you with this.
Yeah, it's the moms, not the child.
I just think that the moms were like pressuring her though.
Oh, of
I'd be
course.
so
Mhm.
nervous if moms were like, "That's what you should do."
Yeah.
Well, that's
Mhm.
exactly what they were doing. They were
Yeah.
sucking up to her, and they were like, what was her name?
Well, really,
Melissa?
it
Melanie.
only seemed like it was like Melanie and it was Jesselyn,
Yeah.
JoJo's mom. Those two were kind of the only two that at least they showed really like sucking up there, being like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And I think it was because they were all in a
in the
team
same
together.
dance, so they were spending time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jesselyn, not as much. Like, she
No.
was just kind of like standing back, and the other girl was like, this is what I would do if I was
Mhm.
in your shoes. I'd put this. And
Yeah.
it's like, no one asked you what
She was
you would
being
do.
real intense.
Mhm.
Real intense.
And karma come back around to her.
So funny.
But anyways, so this group dance, I like put in here that they said that Trinity shines in class but not on stage. That's
Yeah.
what Abby
Yeah.
told her.
She chokes on stage.
I disagree with Abby because I thought Trinity. I mean, when it comes to technique, maybe she chokes on stage. I'm not really paying attention to that when I watch
Yeah.
dance. I look at how she attacks things and how like she like is telling the story, and I think she's a good performer and she like hits things really hard. So that's what I look
Mhm.
for. So I don't think she chokes on stage when it comes to that.
No, I don't think she's horrible on stage at all. I think like maybe she's probably more relaxed knowing she's not going home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and was she there last week too?
She was there for the past 3
she
weeks.
Could, she could have not been eliminated last week. So.
Right. So she was like, okay, well, I'm not too worried. Whatever. I'm not
Mhm.
going to go full out. I'm not going to waste my
Yeah.
energy. Not going to.
I thought she hit it hard this week though.
She did,
Yeah, I
though.
thought
She
she was
wasn't
really
bad
good.
at all.
I thought she was the best one
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the trio.
Mm-hmm.
It was like her, JoJo, and then Haley.
JoJo's facials, I was dying. Her facial expressions during the dance, I was like, yeah, JoJo, get it.
Yeah, they said that this is the girl that they need to see every week.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
she's back. Like, don't lose it. This is who we need to see.
The judges loved her.
Yeah, and then Haley, technical issues. Haley didn't get her back.
she fell.
No.
Yeah, and she fell into the water. She
Yeah,
got
with the
eaten by the
sharks.
sharks. Lost that
And
foot.
they said that she was just going through the motions and they
Yeah,
weren't that impressed
Mhm.
by her.
And then Melanie, her mom,
Aw.
at the end was like, "Well, whatever happens, happens." Like, which I thought was like she wasn't giving her any confidence of like,
no.
"You did really good." It was oh, she didn't do that good. Well, that's on her. I mean, it is on her that she didn't do well, but
Yeah.
at least
Comfort the girl.
Yeah.
yeah.
stick up for her and be like, "Oh no, you did really good."
Those moms
you
are
know?
brutal.
Yeah.
Those moms are real brutal.
They're out for it. And it's funny because I think she probably felt more comfortable because she was in the group with Tina, and she was like, "Oh well, we're fine. They're in the group with that we sucked up to her all week. We've been talking to her. It's been great. She's not sending our kids home. Like
Clearly safe.
wrong." Anyways, before we get into that, group 2 who performed was McKaylee and Allie.
Tangled web.
Yes.
Tangled
That was
web.
Tangled something.
Oh my gosh.
They weren't bad.
No, I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
They were good.
Yeah. I said that. No, wait, they were not good. Actually,
You didn't like
what
them?
I say. I said that they were not dancing together.
That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Super
they were
off.
off. Yes, yeah.
They-
Okay, now I do remember.
I feel like it was more like, how do I explain, like running around the stage and like holding that silk
Yeah.
thing rather than like actual dancing.
I don't know who was off or who was not right or who was wrong, but they just were not cohesive the entire time. And that's exactly what the judges were saying too. It was like, you guys weren't even dancing like a duet. It was like 2 solos on
And it was right at the
stage.
beginning. They were off.
Yeah,
Like
right at
one
the
was
beginning.
like flipping her leg over, and the other
Yeah.
one was almost like standing up or something. So
Abby's just like,
yeah.
Gotta love her facials
That's
and
why
her
she didn't just stop them right
expressions.
there. It was like, no, just stop. Just
Yeah. I
get
love
off the
how
stage.
Abby, no shame, tells Michaela, "You need a personality, now get one." It's like,
Just
oh,
so-
whoops.
She told who was it last? Hadley. She told Hadley that she looked like roadkill.
Oh my god,
She has no
Abby.
shame.
This woman has none. She
No.
has
Just out to cut
just
people.
go. It's like, whatever happened in your life, Abby?
Right?
But they told Allie that she has personality, but doesn't shine and perform like a star.
yeah.
She looks like a
So-
star, but it's not performing like one.
No, and she made a kind of a mistake and told the judges that she just started ballet this year.
What's wrong with you?
And it's like everyone knows ballet's the foundation of dance.
I would not admit that for nobody. That'd be my
No.
best kept secret. I'd be like, no, I'm. No,
I've been doing this for years. It's like I came out dancing.
And
Yeah.
you're in the competition with Abby's ultimate dance competition.
like, come on.
How would they have
This
not
is
known
Abby.
that either, though?
I don't.
Like, how would they not have found out about? I mean, I guess you can just lie. and
you don't have
say,
to tell really.
them? Like, I don't think they check when they actually started dance.
But I
you
mean,
know?
she's made it this far.
yeah.
All
Right.
to the show, to the final. What is this? 8?
Yeah,
I mean,
9.
Yeah, final 8. Well, that
Oh,
was the
now
final
9.
9, but now
Yeah.
it's down to 8.
Mm.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it- oh, okay. Yeah.
Because when
Mhm.
Kalani came back, it was 9 dancers after that.
Mhm.
Okay.
But I mean, a lot of studios, some girls don't do ballet; they just do jazz technique, and that's where that comes from. That's how they get so good. But I mean, I would admit to Abby Lee Miller that I just started ballet this year, and I'm in her competition.
And she's 13. It's like girls who just started at like 3.
I mean, JoJo's like tilt, tilt, tilt.
Yeah.
She's probably been in ballet class since she's been 2.
Yeah, it's true. So, oh, Allie. And she's the oldest. She's 13. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, use your brain. Don't do that.
Wrong.
Wrong answer to say, Allie. Especially when you're not already on the top of their favorite list.
For real, though.
Yeah.
That does not help your cause in any way, shape, or form. But on the other side,
Oh, sorry. I thought that
Sorry.
was definitely gonna land her in the bottom.
Oh,
yeah. Abby did say she's surprised how good she is, how far she's made it with not having ballet training for
Yeah.
only 1 year. So I guess, you
you
know. And then finally, group 4, the
Mm-mm.
brothers battle it out.
Group 3.
No, yeah, 3.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Kalani
jumping
and Gianna,
ahead.
Yeah.
Three. Sorry about that, everyone. Kalani and Gianna twisted.
Yes.
They were good. Yeah.
Richie's
Finger
finger
wag.
wag.
I thought we were gonna see. I thought he was gonna do
I
it
thought he was gonna do
Me
it too. I was
too.
waiting for it. No
with his
finger wag this
Bam
week.
Pow shirt, vest. that he
Yes,
had
he was out for something that night.
Yeah, I think they were so strong and like danced together. It's just like it was beautiful, like tons of fluidity. They just looked amazing dancing together.
Yes.
And Kalani showed what she needed to show. She was like,
Mhm.
"I'm back."
I'm here and I'm here to stay. And Abby even told her, "You personify an ALDC member."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
she's
like
definitely
some
gonna be on
cult,
season 4.
but you know,
Season 4 Dance Moms. She's gonna be.
Oh
on it.
yeah, she's
Oh.
about to be it.
she's not going
Mhm.
anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Abby's not letting her go because she knows she can make money off her.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom yells back at everyone, so she'll fit in perfectly
Just
with the other
fine.
moms.
Yeah. But Abby said that both of them had great technique, so that's good for Gianna, especially when she didn't get any negative comments last week from Abby, and then again she didn't get any negative comments from Abby, so that's really good for her.
That was good. I like their partnership together.
Yeah.
It was good.
Those two were just...
They haven't danced together. They weren't together last week.
They match each other well.
They do. I like it. I want to see more of that.
And I think Abby or the producers were smart to put Connolly in a style that she was going to excel in coming back.
Right. After that hip-hop routine.
Yeah.
That poor kid.
I know.
She's going to have to do,
They're
more
going to
dances
test her
outside.
again. They're
Oh,
gonna
for
test her
sure.
again.
For sure. And they even, Rich even told her, like, I would do something about that now.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Go take a class. You're in LA. There's tons of classes. Let's go.
Because he thought she snuck back in. She was gorgeous and confident, he said.
Yeah.
So if she wants to keep that opinion, she's going to need to do something.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, and I think Gianna is a really good dancer, but her mom is going to hurt her in the end.
Yeah.
I think it's
Her and her big mouth.
it's gonna be Cindy that
Yeah.
makes her go home, not Gianna.
Not Gianna.
Yeah.
I could actually see that.
It's just
She's a loud one.
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
she's got that Philly pride.
But what's cool about Gianna?
I'm from
Isn't
Philly,
she from
so
Jersey, though?
no, they're from Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's cool
I can
about
tell by how
Gianna
they
is
talk.
though that she never lets her she's always like, "Mom, stop!" Like
Yeah.
she's never like sits there like
Me.
like she never does not say anything. She always speaks up to her mom. She's like, "Mom, no, like stop it."
Most of the girls do.
Yeah.
Because they're embarrassed.
So I think that'll probably help Gianna if her mom does like speak up. Gianna's like, Mom,
Stop, get out of here.
you're ruining it.
I don't want to go home because of you.
But I thought it was cool that both judges admitted to Abby that they were wrong when they sent Connolly home.
Yes.
For this week.
Yeah, for this week.
Wait till they
were
throw in
wrong.
hip hop next week. Then
'Cause
they're gonna be
I
like, this is what happened. See?
They were wrong.
Because I sure would not want to admit to Abby Lee Miller that I was wrong.
Yes.
That'd be like my ego talking. I'd be like, yeah, I was not wrong.
Yeah.
Would not do it. So that's good for them.
It was good. And I'm glad she's back.
Yeah, me too.
Adds
She's my
another-
favorite.
I mean, I think
Adds a
I
spunk.
think she has a really good chance of winning.
Oh, for sure.
If Abby brings you back using her callback card, which she never gives anyone second chances.
I'd be surprised if she gets at home again. I would I would be floored.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And Rochelle is the most powerful judge on the panel. She's
Yes.
the only one with a callback card left.
That's true. We'll see if I think she will use it.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes, I mean, next week is Broadway, so.
And she's
all for her.
choreographing, so
Hey.
something's going down that week.
I have a feeling.
But before next week, we have another group this week with Tyler and Travis, like we said, and there's this called the Top of the Pyramid. And judges said that every time they had that pyramid prop that we all remember, and every time they were near the prop, the triangle, they were playing it safe, and they weren't,
I just
going
think
full out.
the boys week after week after week are just listing their weaknesses. I just
They're not
haven't
that
felt like
strong.
they
Yeah.
haven't been strong
I didn't
yet
like this at all. I didn't like this one.
No.
I was
Me
sitting there
either.
watching it in the room, and I'm like yelling at the screen. I'm like, I don't like this.
I feel like
I'm
they
like,
were
I'm like, I just felt like they were just almost just practicing, not actually performing.
Yeah.
The whole time, like, it just felt like they would take a step, and it was just, I don't know, it was just so slow, and
Yeah.
it just felt like they were so scared to jump onto that pyramid
Mm-hmm.
that they were gonna get hurt, and they just, as much as they are twins, don't they have like some kind of magic powers? or-
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
come
Like they-
on.
like-
I mean, I felt like Tyler was stronger than Travis. Tyler was in the black tank top,
Mhm.
and I thought he was a lot stronger than his brother.
Yes. Even though, Richie liked Tyler more than Travis too.
The
Yeah.
two T's get me confused.
It's
Tyler,
hard.
Travis,
Yeah, I know.
Travis,
They
Tyler.
always
and I
do
can't
that
tell
with
them apart
twins.
still. So.
Trellis, Tryler.
Yes.
I get so tongue
Done.
tied.
They're one name now. But I didn't feel like there was much dancing. It was more like not aerial. I don't know what that was, like running and jumping on a
Yeah.
pyramid, but there was not really much dance technique other than back handspring and different gymnastic tricks. But
And even those were flawed because Abby pointed out, and
All the
she's big about
mistakes.
tumbling at her studio. So she was like, "You were wrong in your backhand tuck, and you were wrong in your
Yeah.
aerial."
And they even knew it too. They're like, "Oh, I didn't do this, and I didn't do
Yeah.
that." So at least
Yeah.
they admitted they didn't do it right.
they didn't try to fight her.
Yeah.
They're smart.
But they're
too.
also young too. They're what, 8, 9? They're pretty young.
I don't know. I
They're
think
one
they
of
might
the
be a
younger
little bit.
ones.
Yeah, I think they
older
may be
than
like, they may be a little older.
Really?
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like at least maybe 10.
Yeah.
10 or 11.
11.
Maybe.
I think 11 around that area.
But that was, I don't know, to me, that was the worst performance of the night for me.
Yeah,
I didn't like
it
that one
wasn't
at all. I thought I
entertaining.
was expecting it to be really good because they're together
Twins
and
are
it seemed
together.
cool with the pyramid thing, them having to climb up it
Do it together.
but
Yeah.
it just fell flat for me.
failed.
But Richie said it's very lily pads, very
Yes.
eggshelly. I was like, all right.
It's true.
Okay.
They didn't go for it. They were, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of like
Tiptoeing
scared to
on some
go.
lily pads. I was like,
Yes.
great wordage, Richie.
Great vocab. Then it comes time to the bottom three. Bum, bum, bum.
Dum, 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 dum.
Well, first Tina had to make her decision, and she just couldn't. She said it was heartbreaking because they're all like family. to
Yeah.
her.
Okay, Tina.
$100,000 or strangers I just met a couple weeks ago.
They're like my family. It's like, all right, just send the people that you want home. Let's get it over with. But she said she sat and watched the judges' reaction and tried to put that into consideration for what she did. And I think she did.
I believe her.
I think she really did take the judges' feedback into picking the bottom three because
Yeah.
the three that they didn't like so much is the three she put in the bottom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked those three.
The stress
No.
of that whole situation, though, like they went one by one down the line. She had to say safe or elimination.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like, God, can you make it any more awkward
Yeah.
for
I
this
would
woman?
be like shaking my boots
Mm.
knowing some lady had my fate in her
Mhm.
hands. Like, really?
And some woman, like somebody's mom who's in this competition with you. It's not even like a professional dance, you know?
Yeah. It's real intense. And in front of a live studio audience. That's a lot of pressure. And Tina seems very timid.
She's
Mhm.
very like scared. She cries
Yeah.
more than the kid.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would be, I mean, I don't know how I would handle that situation, honestly.
I don't know.
Like, because either I could go the vindictive route and get out my competition, because if I put up 3 good dancers, one of them would have to go
Mhm.
unless the callback card was used. Or would I be fair? I don't know what I would do.
I
Yeah.
would have put up both boys
Mhm.
because if you're going from like a mom standpoint of who's gonna get back at you, if you put up both boys, that's only one mom.
That's one mom.
So you're only
That's
dealing
true.
with
Strategy.
You're only dealing with one person, and their mom doesn't seem very like
Intense.
vindictive or she just seems kind of like she's like they're here.
She's super chill.
Yeah. So she wouldn't be coming after you. I would have did both boys and probably Gianna just because, or either Gianna or Allie.
Gianna was so good.
But she was good though. Yeah.
she was
yeah.
good.
Yeah. I just
But-
don't like her mom.
But if you put the both
So-
boys, it's only one mom. But let's just say they send one of the boys home. You still have, I mean, I guess she'll be happy, sad. She'll be happy one's left and sad that one's gone. But it's one mom, but you're still going to have to, chances are you're going to deal with her, whether the
Yeah.
kid stays or goes.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think
But
of that,
you
at
know
least,
what?
Yeah, because she would still be
She
around.
would still be there because one child is still in the competition.
But when it comes down to it, I don't ever see those boys winning a challenge when you
No.
think about it. So,
But I think they need guys in the show.
yeah, I agree, though. I would have put up both boys.
Mhm.
I just don't think they were.
You guys wouldn't have
I would have
gone,
put up them and Allie. That's
you
what I
wouldn't
would've
have
put up.
done like her toughest competition.
If I would have, okay, if I was fair, if I was Tina,
If I was fair.
if I was Tina, I would have put up Tyler, Travis, and Haley. That would have been my bottom 3.
Okay.
If I was Melanie and been vindictive, I would have put up Haley, McKaylee, and Gianna.
No,
Yeah.
you want to put Kaylani?
Wait, what did I say?
You said Gianna. You probably wanted.
I would put up
Kaylani.
Kehlani, McKaylee, and Gianna.
Okay.
That'd be my bottom 3 if
Yeah.
I was being
Mhm.
vindictive.
Well, yeah, because I mean, in a way, you want to send one person home. That's good, you would
Yeah.
think. But Tina didn't seem like that was her plan
No,
because
she was fair.
she was, and she knows that there's a lot more weeks she has to live with these women.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to have to make it because this tables could be turned next week, and they're
Yeah,
the person the two that got stayed, maybe they have her daughter's fate in the hands and be like, you know what? I remember you weren't fair with my daughter. I'm gonna be not fair with yours. You guys are
Yeah.
going home.
Yeah.
See ya.
Mhm.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's competition. So whether she did play vindictive or she was safe, like they just have to like remember that it is a competition and only one person can win.
It's true. And I have to say, if anybody who got this out of all the moms, I think she probably would have been the fairest.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
I believe so too.
Because I think the other moms would have been like, nope,
Mhm.
the
Or-
toughest is going home.
Yeah.
I think Travis and Tyler's mom
Might
would have
been
fair,
fair
Yeah.
too.
too.
I forgot her name.
Her name is Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like she would have been.
Her
fair
and
as
Cheryl.
well.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know about the rest though. They're
No.
little loud mouths,
Yeah,
opinionated
all of them
women.
team too much.
Mhm.
Team too
I'm glad
much.
Tiffany didn't get that because she would have just threw them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, and I like that it was 3, not 2, because the judges still had the final say.
Yeah.
And let's just say she puts like the 3 top. I guess they'll pick the worst out of the 3. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
think it was a pretty fair bottom 3 though.
It was good. And Haley went home
Yeah.
She
in
was very
tears.
upset.
The bottom 3
I
though.
I really thought it was gonna be Allie going home, though.
Allie,
McKaylee
McKaylee, and Haley.
Yes.
That was the bottom 3. I was kind of surprised at McKaylee being there, but I mean, I guess it was smart with her. Yes, being fair to Allie and Haley, vindictive for the fact that McKaylee was there because she's one of the strongest. So she
Yes.
kind of did the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And Allie, I'm surprised she didn't go home
I was really shocked.
because we know she's not a favorite. And this is what, the second or third time she's been in bottom 2.
Second week in a row.
It's like, and
I-
she even
if
said,
she's
I
there
don't
next
like
week,
this
she's done.
feeling. Yeah.
I literally thought they were about to do a double elimination. I was like, both could go home, and I really wouldn't mind.
Yeah. See ya.
I would have just gotten rid of both of them.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Well, let's make this quicker.
Yeah.
Let's get this going.
That was my thought process. Like, oh dang, both are going home.
And she was bawling more than Haley was, because I think she thought in her heart she was going. She's like, God, I've been in this position twice, and she was just like tears like dripping down her chin.
Well, after she said,
Karma.
"Oh, I've only been doing ballet for a year," I'm sure
Yeah.
her mom was like, "Why did you say that to
Yeah.
them?"
Yeah.
And Allie told her that she better wish upon or Abby told her that she better wish upon every star she sees in the sky that night. That she was
Seriously
safe.
though,
Yeah.
she needs to step it up. Allie needs to find it.
Quick,
Mhm.
or else she's going home next.
Seriously.
That is my my guess for the night.
And I do think that I think it was a good thing that Haley did go home, because Melanie would have been a pain to deal with
Oh my
coming back,
gosh.
knowing because they were in the group together, and then she threw her into the bottom 3.
That's true.
I think for Tina's sake, it was good that they went home, because
Yeah.
She would have
it would have been
horrible.
yeah, it would have been a nightmare for her.
Sherry will be fine next week. She knows her daughter's good, and she's
Mhm.
like, I'm not scared of you. But I think Tiffany will be a pain in the ass
Yeah.
next week.
It's so true.
She's gonna. She just seems like a
She's
nightmare.
coming out for it.
I mean, I would too if that was my daughter. I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna come after you too. Why not?
I could see that happening a lot in the show. And pop. And as we saw for next week, Rochelle is Broadway week. Which
Yeah.
So excited. I love Broadway.
Those legs.
Yes, and she
Can't wait.
strips off her little, I don't know what, jacket
She's
and
in that
something, and everyone's
leotard.
like,
Yeah.
"Ow, yeah, Rochelle."
Freaking leotard.
She was working that room.
She sure was. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do next week.
So I
It-
think she's choreographing everyone's dances, it seemed like.
Oh my gosh. It
Yeah,
better,
or I couldn't tell if that was a challenge.
Challenge
I
or
don't
the
know that, but I mean,
dances.
she's definitely gonna be.
She was with all the kids, so
Yeah.
maybe it was a
Mhm.
challenge.
She
it
definitely
better
be
be a
more
walking
prominent.
challenge.
You better teach those kids how to walk in those heels.
It better be a walking challenge.
Yes,
They're gonna give 'em, like,
walk off.
12-inch heels and be like walking these.
Let's go.
See what
Work
happens.
it. Work the room.
Stilettos, pumps.
But I liked it. Overall, it was a good show.
Yeah.
It was good.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see it next week.
Drama, surprises.
It's getting more intense.
Unconventional.
All of it. All of it.
All of it.
All of it. All of it. Sorry, the 3 separate words, 4 separate words.
I thought you were trying to be like clever and like put together like olive
Yeah.
fit. I was like, what's olive fit?
You know what olive fit is?
Come on, get on the train, Princess.
Or I thought you were
Steph.
trying to say like olive juice. And
Oh
then
my God.
Olive juice. I love you.
Yeah.
Olive juice. Okay. All right.
I get it. Oh my gosh. But it was good. I'm glad. I can't wait. And I really hope they play some Broadway music I like. Not that there's many I don't
It'll
like.
it'll
but
be straight out of the like music books they have to choose from. It won't be anything we like.
Watch, it's going to be like Wicked, and
That stuff costs a lot of
it
money.
does
Yeah.
cost a lot of money. It's going to be some like classic that no one has heard of for like 75 years.
That they have rights to. It's hard to find rights for that stuff.
It's very true.
Hopefully.
And they have to pay the artists if they're still alive. Anyway, enough about music rights. But that was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good episode. It wasn't as shocking as an elimination this week as last week was, but I think the episodes have been getting better
Yeah.
each week as they've gone on.
Drama for your mama.
Definitely.
Yes,
Glad that Kalani's back.
I am too.
Yeah. I think she's gonna win.
Oh, yeah. Or make it to dance.
Are we gonna make
Moms.
predictions now?
Right.
We can.
Oh, there it is.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Whoa.
I
prediction.
know these intense lights
Whoa.
going on.
Whoa.
It's like intense in here
We're in
with
a club.
predictions. Okay, well, we'll let you start then.
Okay, I say Kalani wins it all. That's my pick. So it's out. Who's still left? The twins, Kaylani,
McKaylee.
Gianna, JoJo, and Allie,
Yes.
and Trinity.
Yes.
So
Yep, she's going to the finals. If not winning, she's going to go to Dan's mom's. Or I think the only way they'll send her home is if she's injured and can't dance. That's the only way I think she won't be making it to the end.
Or if she sucks at hip hop again.
yeah.
Right, and they're like, you better have gotten it together.
I think that if Allie doesn't step it up, she's going home next week.
I could totally see that.
Or one of the twins. One of the
They
boys.
need to separate them
Or a double elimination.
and send them both.
At the same time.
So evil.
Just saying. But thanks for watching, guys. That is our show. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at TomTheCom and later tonight on WWE Main Event.
Yeah.
On Twitter at the Francisco, THEE Francisco.
You can find me at Twitter at Annika_Michelle and on my website, AnnikaMichelle.com. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.